My name is Ben Knowles from East Coast Yacht Sales, and in this walkthrough tour, I'm going to be walking you through an MJM 50z. This boat is one of the most advanced 50-foot express boats that have ever been built, allowing her to cruise at 34 knots, and they have an incredible layout. This particular boat has the convertible wall system, allowing you to convert the boat to a second stateroom when in need. So please take a look at this video, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out using the information below this video. So as always, we're going to start with our exterior walkthrough of this MJM 50z named Hammock. This particular boat is a 2021 model year. We're sitting in Massachusetts now, and as you can see, this boat is a dark blue, majestic blue hull with a gold cove stripe and a white boot stripe. This boat also is equipped with the side glass windows where these panels can either slide aft or slide forward, allowing more air to get into the cabin. And also you can see she's got the bimini top here, giving her extra sun protection all the way aft on the boat as well, which is also nice not only for sun, but also for those dewy mornings that help keep the deck nice and dry. Also down in Florida, this bimini top is really nice to have to keep the deck nice and cool as well. Hammock has a hydraulic swim platform. You can see these white pieces right here. Those are your dinghy chocks, so you can secure a nice dinghy on board the boat. This boat is a 15-foot beam, so you can put a pretty sizable, nice sized tender on board the boat for when you are in cruising mode. Walking forward, we'll go into the aft cockpit. And as I mentioned earlier, this boat has an incredibly innovative layout. And the innovative layout starts immediately when you first step on board the boat, utilizing these side access doors. These side access doors make it so easy to get on and off the boat, and there is so little up and down on this 50-foot express boat. It lives so nicely. Floating dock height up to the helm, there's so few steps. It's so nice. Going back to this cockpit, again with this huge bimini here that you can use and run while underway on the boat. You have great alfresco dining areas, and this is another innovative portion of this 50-foot boat, which is you have this huge full beam forward-facing bench seat, which is great, and you can sit 3 facing aft in this aft cockpit seat as well. But what also is innovative is the 2 sides corner seats also can be removed. So if you want to have 5 people comfortably sitting around this table, you can easily do so, and it makes for wonderful social seating arrangements that you can convert depending on the situation. Also, with this seat removed, gives you access to the 3rd door, which is directly to the swim platform. And another nice thing with that swim platform that's hydraulically actuated is if you're on a mooring and you're swimming on the boat, you can partially drop down that swim platform, so you don't need to use a ladder to get in and out of the water. Another really nice feature with this whole aft cockpit setup. Of course, you do have a hot water shower as well in the cockpit to rinse off after you've taken a dip. Walking forward on the 50Z is nice and safe and well thought out. First, you have a step right here and a nice handrail to grab to get up to the side decks of the boat. And you've got plenty of wide side decks to grab your hand on the handhold here and walk your way forward, nice and secure with a handrail. Once this handrail ends, you've got the side stainless rail to walk all the way forward on the boat, so it's nice and secure. This is also a good area for preparing to, apologize for the wind, but for preparing to drop the anchor. You've got your foot controls here, and you also have controls aft at the helm to drop and pull up the anchor as well. I also like it how MJM puts the spotlight all the way forward on the bow of the boat, just so you don't have any reflection from the stainless if the spotlight was up on the hardtop. And moving forward or aft on the boat, just with some of the electrical systems on board, this boat does have the DPS, the station keeping function with the Volvos. You've got a VHF antenna, AIS antenna, you have a digital TV antenna, and then a KVH satellite TV as well. But now let's head to the back end of the boat and take a look at the pilot house. I love how you can fully open up this aft area of the boat. On a nice day like today, this boat just feels like it goes on forever. You can have 15 of your friends and family on board this boat and people don't feel like they're getting overcrowded. It is so nice. And you have this great serving bar area here. You have an ice maker right underneath here, and also some space to put some cups. Underneath this seating area is just really nice general storage, so you don't need to have a bunch of clutter on this deck area on board the boat. And as we do move forward into the boat, you'll notice again, no steps moving forward here. Your engines are all super far aft underneath this section here. We'll get into the engines a little bit more, but that means from here forward you have a tremendous amount of volume and storage and fuel capacity that allows you to bring full-size bikes, golf clubs, roll-up tender toys, a whole huge amount of gear on board the boat with you. And we will, towards the end of this video, get into a little bit more of the nuts and bolts. But as you move forward with the boat, you've got a huge U-shaped seating area here. This area can convert to a berth if you wish. And then you've got a nice straight seating area. And with these side glass doors opened up and these three huge windshields opened up as well, you feel like you're outside while on board the boat. You don't feel like you're enclosed on this express boat, which is a really nice feature with the 50 MJM. So moving forward, I love the seating arrangements for this boat. You can easily seat two people on this helm chair here, and you've got a very wide companion seat up here. And look at this navigation system. You've got dual large Raymarine touch screens at the helm, and even your companion on the port side has their own controls as well. So everyone can be involved in the navigation for wherever you may be heading. At the helm, your visibility is phenomenal. Underway, you have very little bow rise, which we'll show you in the video from our sea trial that we'll have this afternoon. But this is such a lovely boat to be sitting here relaxing. You can even drive with your feet if you want, and ripping around 34 knots is such a pleasure. Going down below is really where some more advanced and innovative features happen. So let me show you down below. So this is where you have the most amount of steps on the board the boat, which is just 3 steps down from cockpit height down below here. And you're met with this wonderful great room of the 50 MJM. When you're in day boating mode, your guests can sit down and lounge here out of the sun in the nice air conditioning if they wish. And you also have this full-fledged, really nice galley as well. And you have 2 refrigerator drawers in this galley, a 2-burner induction cooktop. You have a corner freezer right here. This is a trash, which you can easily remove the trash bin here. And just general clever storage, cutting boards and whatnot right in here. Aft, you can put a coffee maker right in here if you wish. Nice deep storage. So this is a very well thought out galley area on board the boat. Of course, you have a microwave here. This is a great place for storing some dishes, and cup storage is right here. Right in this compartment here, you have a wine bottle storage. So they've really thought about all these little details on board the MJM. And there's underneath the carpet here, there's also some storage for additional water bottle storage and whatnot. This brings me to the next part of the boat, which is this great room on the starboard side. This is an amazing layout on the boat because it gives you the best of both worlds. What I mean by that is you have this portable wall system that you are able to put up, and that gives your guests a private stateroom with an ensuite head. Now, when you don't have guests sleeping on board the boat, you can stow the portable wall system and you have access to enjoy a much larger part of this boat. So the convertible wall stateroom is really fabulous for maximum options on board this boat. So talking a little bit more about this great room and what makes this area so unique and special is Of course, this is when lounging. This is ultra leather upholstery, which is nice, comfortable foam. It's so nice to sit down and lounge down here. And this table is quite clever. This table serves many different purposes. One, it's a good table for dining, but if you want to get to that far corner of the boat, this table here, you can just slide this on out right here, and it gives you great access to get around the table, nice and easy to sit down, and it's just so comfortable right here. I love it. And when you are dining, you can just pull the table up closer to you, and you've got good ergonomics for dining. You can lower the table a little bit here as well to do some computer work and whatnot. So this area serves many functions. And of course, this table can drop all the way down with a filler cushion to make this a very nice two-person berth in this area as well. So multiple functions, and really great how you can personalize this area given the circumstance that you're currently in. You also have good storage by virtue of 3 drawers, 1, 2 right here, and a third drawer, which is large, just aft. You have a cubby hole here for clickers and whatnot. And this door here is very clever as well. There's a little catch at the bottom. Open up this door right here. This gives you access to your convertible wall panels that you can put up for when you have guests on board the boat. This ends up being your privacy door to enter the cabin, and then this door just aft here or forward here is granting your guests direct access to their ensuite head. So very clever in design and thought process in this area of the boat. Moving forward on the boat is your guest/day head, which is accessed right in through here. And this is a very generously sized guest and day head. You have a very large shower, which I'm standing in now, with glass that can close off this compartment. And then you've got a full freshwater vacuum flush Dometic head with good storage outboard, and even have a just in the back here a nice hanging locker as well. So moving forward into the primary stateroom, you have a full-size island queen berth forward with a large closet off to starboard, and even a very large closet off to port as well. And you have these fixed hull ports, port and starboard. You have overhead lights as well. You even have an overhead hatch right here, so when you're sleeping on board the boat, you can look up to the stars, which is a pretty nice little detail there. So this is a very comfortable private stateroom forward. And then off just aft is your ensuite head for the primary, again with a nice large shower stall and freshwater electric head as well. The first machinery space that we're going to take a look at is the Seakeeper room, which is access centerline right on the deck surface here. And you've got these steps bringing you down below. You've got a Seakeeper 9 gyro stabilizer in this compartment here. And then behind me, you've got these 3 levels of just great general storage, again, for those water toys or anything else that you may want to carry on board with you. And then outboard on these 2 seats, there's a tremendous amount of storage here, easily accessible on the port side. This goes all the way down. You even need a ladder to get down in here if you want to crawl in here. And this is a wonderful space for, again, more water toys, bikes, whether you want to bring golf clubs with you. So this is a wonderful space in that sense, and also gives you or your technicians easy access to get to machinery spaces for easy servicing. So not only is it convenient for you, but your guys servicing the boat will love it as well. This boat is powered with triple IPS drives, and these are the new IPS 600s with the EBC2 software, and with the updated pods as well. They've got roughly 300 hours on these engines here. But this is your daily engine check location. You can see your sea strainers right here, oil filters, fuel filters, all that good stuff. just from a quick check here, which is very convenient. And then for more significant checks, this aft area can hydraulically open up. With these updated pods, what that allows you to do is you have auto oil level checks for your pods and for your engines, and even for the pods you have a water and oil sample tester, so it will tell you if you have an issue so you can address it much sooner and protect your drive system. But with these triple IPS 600s, it will propel the boat at 34 knots, burning roughly 50 gallons an hour. And with the additional technology and construction and design of this particular boat, this 50Z is Category A offshore safety rated, which is the highest available offshore safety rating you could possibly get for a boat. Thank you for watching this video on the MJM 50Z named Hammock. If you have any other questions about this MJM or any other express cruiser on the market, feel free to reach out to us using the information below this video.